Okay, welcome everyone to our Hangout webinar for the cmaltcmooc, and I'd just like to introduce to you a couple of people. We have Week2 Narayan here, all the way from AUT in Auckland.
Hello.
And we also have Paul Devine and Renita Sharma, all the way from Nelson in MIT.
Hi.
So good to see you guys. And what's your experiences of the cmooc so far? Paul and Renita.
Okay, well, I just started, so just getting into it. So I have to get my feet and get a bit better.
And I'm a little bit behind because I started quite late. But for me, I'm just kind of excited about the chance to tidy up some of my social media and think about my professional development in a more professional way. And it started me thinking about the work that I do more of okay, I'm a learning professional. So for me, it's just really exciting. It feels like the start of something.
Cool.
Still getting my blog sorted, but many of these are things that I planned to do for years and just quite got around to. And this seems like just a really motivating way to get organised.
And Vikal, do you want to just, introduce yourself a little bit and tell us where you're at with your cmalt as well?
All right, I'll have to do this very quickly because I have to go and change the data. I'm an academic advisor at AUT, so I've been a bit lazy. I was supposed to put in my cmalt way back. This is like 3 years almost. But then I started doing my PhD, so I actually didn't get time. And then we just had a baby. And I was supposed to put one in October. Oh, sorry, last month, and I couldn't do it. So I've been lazing around, just playing with the cmalt portfolio. I did do a bit of work. Actually, I've done quite a lot of work. Basically, just starting things up because I had quite a lot of things on the web already. Like I was using wiki spaces and blogs and so many other tools. So it's just a good opportunity to pull them all together into a portfolio and a good chance to actually see how you have grown with these tools and how your understanding has grown.
That's cool. And now you've got baby brain.
Yes. So I have to go. Sorry, guys.
Okay, bye.
Good to see you, Vikal. So what we're up to this week, guys, is kind of a little bit of a catch up for most people. Is basically do the first week's activities, which is kind of introduce yourselves on the various social media forums that we're using, which is the Google Plus community, Twitter using the cmaltcmooc hashtag, and also this week it's about exploring operational issues, so the technical and other constraints or enablers around learning technologies, and doing either a blog post or a video reflection about those and popping it into your blog. So trying to establish your online portfolios, and we've suggested WordPress, but some people use different blog platforms, that's fine. And you can check each other's blogs out on the cmaltcmooc.wordpress.com site. If you click on the blog roll link, you can see all the participants' blog rolls coming together there. And I know both Renita's and Paul's is there. A couple of people haven't changed their default titles, so their websites are still called site title. So just remember, you need to customize your blog. So the other thing we're doing this week is doing a bit of a sort of a mind mapping exercise on social media and using the concept of visitors and residents to do that. So you can either do that, I've suggested using the Adobe Sketch app, Adobe Photoshop Sketch app on your device, which is free, or you could do it on a piece of paper and just snap a photo on your smartphone and then blog it, tweet it, etc. So how's that sound, guys?
Sounds good.
Sounds cool. My use of the tools is going to be changing a lot. So it's going to be interesting to take a snapshot of where they are now and then compare that in 6 months' time. It's going to be interesting, I think. Because a lot of the tools I'm aware of, I've maybe logged in once or twice, played around with WordPress before, for example. Just the process of using the new tools kind of takes away your fear. Yeah.
Well, I think that's the key, and it's about having a goal and a professional use for these tools. And that's the same for our students, is that they're not using these tools, either they're not using them at all, or if they are, they're using for social contact rather than professional, creating professional networks. So that's what we need to model to our students, is the professional use of these tools, and then use them to invite them into our global professional networks as well, so they can participate within those networks. So we've got a couple of people viewing the live stream, which is good. So say hi to Renita and Paul virtually. They're not in the discussion, but they are viewing. So
okay.
That's cool.
Interesting.
So you're all good to go with what you're going to get on with this week, Renita?
Yeah, hold on. So the instructions, I'll need to read them carefully. So they'll be on our cmaltcmooc.
Yeah, so they're on wordpress.com, and they're also posted in the Google Plus discussion area. So check both of those, and all the links are there.
Okay.
But the key really is just sharing your experience with everyone. So we've got people all around the world. I was hoping to get Ian Upton out of bed from Coventry, but he must have gone to bed early. And maybe Liz, but we'll try to get them along for next week. Okay, well, thanks, guys. Let's catch up again next week, see if we can get a few more people into the discussion. At least we've got two more this week, so hopefully next week we'll have more.
We'll have more next week.
Here, yeah.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah.